Hi, this is Farhan and welcome back to another video. It seems that the past couple of weeks have been pretty calm in the world of Ripple and XRP, especially related to this lawsuit. But behind the scenes, there has been a lot of work going on, and especially in the next week or so, we are going to get some massive updates. It's time to mark your calendars because December 6th is going to be an extremely important day in this ongoing Ripple lawsuit, because that day is the deadline for the SEC to answer some of the most important questions in this lawsuit, and some of those questions are going to be defining the future of basically Ripple and XRP. It is extremely important, and in today's video we are going to be looking at what those questions are and what the SEC might respond to some of those questions. And also in this video we'll talk about some especially the report we got from Fox Business this week, a massive report talking about how there have been secret people behind the scenes playing their hands on getting SEC to go after Ripple. In fact, I talked about this in detail in my last video, but in today's video we're just going to be highlighting one part which some of my subscribers wanted me to talk about it, and that was Ripple is selling millions and millions of XRP. In fact, this is something I think you guys do want to hear, so stick with me until the end, and obviously we'll also be talking about the price. But before going on to those details, a quick word from the sponsor of today's video. Whenever a tech company or any company wants to develop or create a product, it generally requires a lot of capital, and these companies would go to traditional financial institutions or other venture capital firms. But this is where Revenue Coin comes in. Basically, Revenue Coin wants to give access to the average investor out there to be able to invest in high-tech startups. As they put it, Revenue Coin holders fund high-tech companies to scale. Startups receiving funding allocates up to 10% of revenues to systematic purchase of RVC from the market, reducing supply and increasing value. What this all basically means is that for people who purchase RevCoin, they get access to these companies and basically a voting right on which company to invest. And once these companies they start growing, and 10% of their revenue is allocated to purchasing RevCoin, and once that is purchased, 50% of that is burnt, remaining is used for operational expenses. And as they put it, they want it to be a bear resistant token. Well, good luck to that, because that does sound very interesting. Currently they have a public sale going on, and if you guys are interested in the details and want to, or at least get access to RevCoin, I'll be linking all of them in the description box below. And the token generation event is on December 6th, so there are only a couple of days left for this event, so go ahead and check it out. Having said all of this, I do want to remind you guys that investment in altcoins out there can be very risky, and do not forget the golden mantra of crypto investing, that is only invest what you can afford to lose, and very importantly, do your due diligence and do your research before investing in a crypto. Moving on to the very important updates, and that is related to this oncoming deadline, that is December 6th, for the SEC to answer very important questions. There are a lot of questions which the SEC has to answer, but out of them the two are very important, and which Ripple already kind of has an idea, and there's a reason why they're asking the SEC, and this is to clarify some of the things. But we all know Ripple already knows the answer to this. That is why they're asking that. The first important question is the SEC, in responding to Ripple's interrogatories, has to specifically identify any term in any XRP sales contract that created an expectations of profit. There are approximately 1,500 contracts. So they want to know, Ripple wants to know, hey, in any of these contracts, where did Ripple specify that you will get some kind of profit by buying XRP? And in fact, the Ripple attorneys are very clever, because they know that the SEC is not really going to find any hard evidence related to this. That is why they're asking these questions, because Ripple has been very clear that, hey, buying XRP is not going to result in an expectation of profit. The second question is, the SEC has to answer whether efforts by Ripple were necessary to affect any increase in the price of XRP. And this is something even I can answer, because for those folks who have been following Ripple or have been investing in XRP for many years, you would know that what Ripple does, especially its business related to RippleNet, does not really have an impact on the price of XRP. That is why whenever we see a major banks or financial institutions that sign up to use a RippleNet, it has absolutely no impact on the price of XRP. And that is something why the Ripple's attorneys are asking the SEC, because they already know that they're not going to be able to answer these questions. And from what we are seeing so far, and they have to be in a written format, and they are going to be presented to Ripple, and obviously Ripple is going to be using them in the future, and this just gives it a huge advantage. Now, although talking about in the past couple of weeks, the reason why things have somewhat supposed to be, they have been kind of laying low, is because there are a lot of very important things happening behind the scenes, especially answer to these interrogatories, and there are quite a lot. There are, just in the first question we are seeing, there are 1,500 contracts. So there's a lot of work to be done, and by December 6th, the SEC has to answer these questions. The next big update which we are waiting for, and this is pretty much the mother of all updates in this lawsuit, is the fair notice defense, or specifically SEC's motion to strike Ripple's fair notice defense. And in fact, for many months we have been, especially on my channel, I've been talking about this, on how important this is, and this is pretty much resonated throughout the entire Ripple and XRP communities. On basically everything hinges on this, because this is Ripple's big gun. It is their smoking gun. And for those folks who have been following this lawsuit, this is either make or break. Now, although judge has not really given a date on when they are going to be giving a verdict on this, but we are expecting that it is going to happen within the next month or so, or maybe a slight delay by a couple of weeks because of Christmas holidays, but it will be happening pretty much soon. And this is something very important. In fact, the Judge Netburns and Judge Torres, they both know how important this is. Pretty much the team who wins this fair notice defense basically wins this entire lawsuit. Like, that is how big of a deal this fair notice defense is. And obviously, for my subscribers out there, I will definitely be keeping you guys updated on this, because this is a very important thing that is going to massively impact your investments in XRP. Now let's talk about something which you guys wanted me to elaborate on, specifically related to my last video, in which I talked about this big explosive report from Fox Business. For those folks who have not seen it, I highly suggest to go and check it out. I'll be linking that in the description box below. And after that, there was also one specific section which kind of talked about how Ripple, since the start of this lawsuit, has been selling millions of XRP. In fact, since the start of this lawsuit, Ripple has sold around $800 million worth of XRP, which is pretty crazy. And this is something I personally, myself, I'm not really a big fan of. Now, I do understand that Ripple has a business and they have a lot of costs, and they are trying to use the XRP, the selling of XRP, to run their business, and this is something they are doing, and I think pretty much a lot of people in the Ripple and XRP community are okay with it. But the amount of XRP that is being sold by Ripple, it is pretty insane. The biggest disadvantage being myself as an XRP investor, and a lot of people, especially a lot of my subscribers out there, this kind of puts a lot of selling pressure on XRP, and that is, it's basically flooding the market with lots of XRP, and that is definitely not good for the price. It kind of hampers the price. And one of the things a lot of people have been bringing this up in kind of a positive note is like, hey, look, even after the lawsuit was announced, Ripple was still able and is still able to sell XRP without any hindrance from the SEC. So even in the worst case scenario, we will still have XRP, and Ripple would be still able to sell XRP and work on XRP moving forward, even if Ripple loses this case. Now, this is I think it's a topic that can divide the XRP community. Some people are saying that, hey, it's fine if Ripple sells it, and some people, on the other hand, they are not really okay with it. Let me know, guys, what side are you on? Are you okay with Ripple selling millions and millions of XRP? Do drop a comment below. Well, guys, that was the video for today. And regarding the project which I've been working on and I've been talking about in a lot of my videos, the details of that will be announced in the first week or two of December. And obviously, guys, this is something that you should really look forward to, especially a lot of my subscribers, because it is going to be benefiting my subscribers on my YouTube channel. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure to click that subscribe button. Well, guys, if you have any thoughts, comments, or any suggestions, do drop them in the comment section below, because I do pretty much read all the comments. And as always, thank you for watching this, and I will see you next time.